Abdullah Al-Tasmin, as the first delivery is outside off and driven beautifully down the ground. A good start. Collected there, and they run it through for the single. As Al-Amin comes in, that is a rank wide delivery down leg, and it beats the keeper and the man at fine leg and runs away for the first boundary. Nice pajama set as this one's driven through the covers. A great shot. That is going to go all the way to the boundary for 4. And this one is fuller and outside off, and it is spanked once again through the covers, and that goes, well, extra cover, and that goes all the way to the boundary for another 4.
Almost 200 runs in the first 8 games of the tournament. This one's top edge is going to sit up there. Should be an easy catch, and he's put it down, and that really reflects what this tournament has been like for the fighters. I don't think he's going to get too many easier catches than that. New bowler come in. This one's very gently played by Jawad Shah, and he's been given out. Well, it really didn't look like it was a wicket-taking opportunity. I think Jawad Shah's a little stunned as well, but he has to depart.
This one is short and going down leg side, and it has been pulled away all the way to the boundary for 4. Great shot there by Palluri, really showing his class. A pure cricketing stroke. Picked up the length really well.
But it was a very interesting point you made about how cricket's origins are in Flanders. I think many people will look at it as a game that was purely from England, as this one's just worked behind square leg, and it'll trickle over the boundary rope and allow Nasir Ahmed to pick up his first boundary of the innings.
As Ahmed comes in for his 5th delivery of this over, and that is lifted high in the air. There's a man coming around, but he's going to have to keep on running and look for that ball that has dribbled.
Nuri Chaudhry is the captain, and then they got hammered in those games, and I think they realized that captaincy is the least of their worries, as this one's played to mid-wicket, where nice bit of work by Naeem Khan, but in the end, well, I'll take that statement back. He's just helped it over the boundary rope. Change of angle for Al-Amin. He goes around the wicket, but all that does is just help it sit up even nicer for Rajshekhar Palluri, who this time around doesn't need any help from a fielder. He smacks this deep into the night sky for his first 6 of the innings. First cricket club there. This one struck up in the air, goes over the fielder cover, but takes a lucky bounce for the Nicosia fighters. Just spun back to the fielder, and in the end, that's looks like it'll be a couple of runs for them. So need to watch out for those two, as this one's a lower full toss. Palluri doesn't quite get hold of it, but he does have some good fortune alongside him, as that one will take an inside edge and dribble along for his 3rd boundary.
That one was wide and full, and it's been lifted up, up and away. That is a big 6. That one's going to have to be collected.
I think he's auditioning for the next striker for Croatia. He's probably a bit disappointed to have seen Mandzukic retire from the national team, as this was another full toss and goes away for a 4. Just bounces off the top rope.
Oh. This one is short, and its top edge has gone right up in the sky and comes down into the waiting hands of the man there at point. That is another wicket. Has fallen. Good take by Al-Amin. The other, and that's why he didn't hit it. That one's on the stumps, and he's bowled him. Yes, he's bowled him. He is gone. A great piece of work there from Khan. He knew what he was trying to do, angling it back in, got the edge.
Just not been able to get going. Just a couple of boundaries for him so far, and I think that's going to be the 3rd one. Done a bit of the opposite of the commentator's curse to him. He's almost heard me and responded with a first maximum he's hit this innings. This will be the 3rd ball of the over, and it's just a little bottom edge. Think it might even have come off the pad, and Mutim said to you, never looked particularly comfortable during a short stay, has to depart, so things fizzling out at the end a little bit for the Eagles.
This is a bit quicker, this one, and it's slapped away on the onside, but only as far as the fielder there. He tries to have it in to run him out, but does not succeed. One more run, and they don't make the 100, so 99 for 4 after 10 overs, the Cyprus Eagles, and that's what they will be defending.
Track and field athletes are bred, as this one it's a nice back of a length delivery for him to start off proceedings, and Parvez Mia does well to block it.
We've seen some bigger scores. That one's right on the stumps and hit pretty well through the covers, finds the gap, and that is going all the way to the boundary for 4. Sharp tries to bounce her, gets the top edge, but it evades all the fielders. It's running down the boundary. Is he going to stop it? No, it's another 4. Attempting the drive. And that one's on the stumps. It's been hit straight down the ground, up in the air. And there's a fielder on her, and very safe hands. Yes. Very, very good work there from Seka Muramseti. Never going to drop that one. So the first wicket falls really well. Sander ready. And that one. Straighter, and he takes a wicket. First ball. There you go. Straight into the waiting arms of the skipper.
It looks like it's Parvez Mia who has to depart.
Yeah. I was threatening the stumps indeed, and this time he's gone for the crossbat slog, and that man long on is coming in. It should be taken. Yes, indeed, of course it was taken because it's Javad Shah there. Very safe hands indeed. So another wicket falls from places on the pitch. Sandy ready in, and that one's been driven straight up in the air. There's a man at point, and again has been taken very safely. It's Palluri out there, and the man with the mighty mustache does not drop those. Central European Standard Time and 9:30 in India, as that one is lifted up in the air, and it's Umar Shah who he's been doing jumping jacks and push-ups, and that time he squatted low and had his fingers up in the air and very safely took the catch. Another wicket falls.
4 wickets without giving up a run, as this one takes an inside edge and looks like I've cursed him. Oh no. Dear, I have to apologize for that one. He goes for the first few runs he's conceded.
As that one is a little bit shorter and wider and has been slapped away, and once again the bane of every cricket coach. Bit of footwork coming in by Javad Shah there, saving the boundary, having it back in, but also creating the chance for an overthrow. There might even be more overthrows here. Indeed, we might see a 7. Never seen it before. Has it gone over the boundary in years? Still riding that high, as that one's on the stumps, and he's bowled him. Umar Shah, he's got one bang on target, and those stumps have been rattled.
In the city of Limassol, this one goes for that shot, just tries to dig one out. Is this going to be another catching opportunity? It certainly is, as Umar Shah will take yet another catch tonight, and this Nicosia Fighters innings just continues to peter out. That's Ramjan Hussain, who has to depart, having made just 5 runs. Can't blame you for taking a look to the left, as some of our production crew have already got their sandwiches out, as this one goes straight to Rajshekhar Palluri, and a very nice catch. Just takes it at the very tip of his fingertips. That one could almost have spilled out, but it's a nice bit of work by Rajshekhar Palluri, as a very safe set of hands, and will take his
3 more days of play remaining. And that's a good stumping. Yes, dance down the pitch, completely didn't know what the ball was doing, and well taken by the wicketkeeper there, Nasir Ahmed. And he whips the bails off, and another wicket falls. So Agarekala, he's reckoning on a few more wickets, I think.
Really is, but unfortunately for him, that'll bring the innings to a close, as Alvi Chaudhry, they absolutely tormented him, the Cyprus Eagles. They made him stay out there as long as he had to, and in the end, his very difficult innings, in which he scored 9 runs, comes to an end. That's the second time we've seen his side in this tournament lose 9 wickets. The first one